Hey, what's up again? It's Justin Brooke from AdSkills.com, and I got another good one for you. If you haven't heard of Agora, you really should do some research. Agora, in fact, in their company, if I remember correctly, I actually worked for Agora. That's how I know this. They tell you that they are the biggest company you've never heard of, and they like it that way. And they are actually a $1 billion publishing company. They publish finance newsletters. One of their biggest arms of the company is Stansberry Research, and but it's hard to find their offers, and so I want to show you how to find their offers, how to do this. As somebody who's worked with them, I have the ability of being able to detect their tracks and to show you how to find them. All right, so this is what their website looks like. Looks like any standard finance newsletter company, but this is not how they sell their newsletters. They use VSLs, they use display ads, and so the way you would find one of their actual offers and their landing pages, what I do is I go over to Yahoo Finance or finance.yahoo.com, and I just start scrolling and I start looking for the ads, and then sure enough, I see Man Who Predicted It. That is a classic Agora headline, has been passing around for years and years at this point. And so if you click on that ad, it opens up this landing page. This is an advertorial. This is their typical model. What they do is they'll use native ads like you see in that finance.yahoo.com website, Taboola and Outbrain. They use those to advertise to a advertorial, and then they push them. Once you click on one of these links, it's going to take you over to a VSL. And then this VSL can be anywhere from 50 minutes to 90 minutes. And they usually sell for about $69 to $99 a year for their newsletters. And then there's upsells after that. And so that is this offer. And now what we're going to do is we're going to start digging into some of the stats here. So we take a look at investingoutlook.co. This is their advertorial site where they're going to be running multiple offers out of. And we see this is no schlub of a website. You got 2.1 million visitors. Looks like they're getting about 560,000 visitors per month. That's unique visitors. And then if we scroll down some more, we see most of the traffic is United States. Marketing channels, like I said, paid search, display ads, heavy on display ads, right? So I'm going to go ahead and jump into some other tools here. I did check Facebook real quick for you guys, just so you can see. These companies typically don't run a lot of Facebook ads. They've started to in recent years, but there are a couple that we can take a look at here. So if we go and we hit see details, investing outlook. If you think last year's market crash was bad, the man who called the Lehman collapse and the exact day the market peaked in 2021 issued a new warning. So kind of same thing, right? Man who predicted Lehman crash warning. All right. And then that does, if you were to see the URL down here at the bottom of my screen, it does go to investingoutlook.co. It's probably that same exact page that we had found, this one here. They didn't believe me. All right, so that is their Facebook ads. Now, if you really want to get into them, like I said, I'll show you their search, but their search is not really what they do. This company goes big. And so if we take a look at inside AdBeat, we can see, here we go, bingo, we found their sweet spot. And so we can see that the bulk of the traffic is being spent on desktop. They do have some on mobile. Majority of it is going to Taboola. And then as we saw, Yahoo Gemini, that's where you would buy ads for health.yahoo and finance.yahoo, two premium places to buy ads. If you're selling anything money related, finance.yahoo is amazing. If you're selling anything health related, health.yahoo. If you're selling anything to females, health.yahoo.com is really great. And you access that through the Yahoo Gemini portal. We see that they've spent almost $1 million just between Taboola and Yahoo Gemini. And then there's also Google Display. And then we've got some Outbrain and some other things here. So let's take a look at some of their ads. All right. Again, these would be native ads. So it's really just going to be a picture and then a headline. And we're going to see this man who predicted they're going to use that over and over again. You're going to see that in here. They've used this one again. This is Bill Bonner, the actual owner of the company. He writes a newsletter for them as well. Ultra Wealthy Farmer says, "Wake up, America." He has some really good writing, actually. If you want to just learn about finance and the way that whole world works, I highly recommend his own newsletter. So here's a couple more ads. Move your money in 2022. Wall Street Legend warns. What else do we got here? I think this is usually it looks like their tech guy, but ex-Goldman Sachs trader retirement shock coming in 2023. And if we go ahead, we go to this one, we can see the landing pages down here. And again, same thing. It's going to this investingoutlook.co. And if I'll click on that, it should open up, like I said, an advertorial, and then you'll click over to this, and then goes over to a VSL. Same model they've been using for years and years. Okay, so since we know that there's not going to be much social media or search, let's go ahead and dig into how they're targeting, where they're targeting, and stuff like that. So what we'll do is we'll come on down here to campaigns. In fact, what I like to do is I like to go to publishers, campaigns, right? And here, then we can do top pubs. That's it, right? And so what top ads is going to show you their top ads, and we can see the spend. We see $109,000 was spent on this one. We can click on that to see that ad. We see 270 million impressions on this ad. So you can download that, save that. So we know that that's their winning ad. Then you can always go, you can click on that ad and you can see their landing pages if you wanted to be inspired to run your own campaigns. But what I like to do is I like to hit top pubs. And what this is going to do is this is going to show you where they were actually running the ads. And we see yahoo.com is a major one. PCH, CNBC. And so this is where they're running all those ads with Taboola, what actual websites they're running on. And then if we click on them, I believe it will show us. No, it's just going to take us to the domain name. It used to show you the exact page, but it looks like they're targeting the domain name. If we hit see all publishers, we should be able to get some more data about this. Publishers, channels, ad tags. All right, Yahoo Gemini, finance.yahoo. Here we go. Now we're getting to drill down where in Yahoo. So they're not just advertising on yahoo.com. That's never usually the case. They're advertising in areas of yahoo.com. And we see that the main place that they're advertising is finance.yahoo.com. We see that they're advertising in a few other areas, but it's really finance.yahoo.com. And then if we let's look at CNBC top placement URLs. There's top pubs, which is the publishers. So that's the main website that they're advertising on. But then you can see the actual pages that they're advertising on. And that's going to really help you dial in your campaigns. Instead of just running broad across CNBC.com, which is going to be really expensive for you, you can choose certain pages to have your ads run on, or areas of the website. And so we see here, we've got 437,000 impressions. 437,000 impressions on this specific page. How China's subway stacks up. Fed Vice Chair Mark Cuban wants. So if you were to be gathering information for your own campaigns, you could come in here, you can start hitting top placement URLs and start making lists of all these different domain names and different pages on the domain names, so that you could then target those yourself. We see top placement URLs here as well. And you can really start dialing in your campaigns and making sure your campaigns are running, you're running the top ads with the top landing page, with the top placement URLs, and that's going to help your ads really perform super well. All right, so this has been an Agora company. We were looking up one of the offers owned by Stansberry Research. The offer was living on investingoutlook.co, which took them over to this VSL. Their main strategy was native ads going to an advertorial that went to a VSL, and this company has made billions of dollars doing that. All right, I'm Justin Brooke from AdSkills.com. See you in the next one.